We've got glorious sunshine today, which is lovely, and it makes me want to paint seascapes. So I'm going to have a go at just having a cup of tea, just to put down some washes of different coloured blues, just to get the idea of colour, skies, etc. So these are just playing around with the blues and in my sketchbook. There's one I did with a little bit of the sun going down, which is quite a nice little sunset. So I'm literally just in my sketchbook this morning. Sorry about that. So I did these earlier and let them dry. So I'm trying to find a colour for the sand. That's a burnt umber. This is ultramarine. And this one is cerulean blue. And at the bottom I've got lemon yellow and burnt umber because I haven't got any burnt sienna. So I've run out, so I'm just trying to make up a nice sand colour. So that's just quite a pale sand colour. So in this one, that's just blue, a blue background. I'm going to work more in that in a minute. But this one I've just literally put a wash down. I'm going to show you how I do it on this page here. So I've got some cerulean blue, and as you can see, I'm going to put quite a lot of water in it, so I can make it into water, acrylic I can make into watercolour. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm using just my sketchbook, and of course the paper won't, it's not watercolour paper, so it won't take it. But by putting some colour on, it will give it some sort of primed surface ready to paint. So I'm just going to, oops, I'm going to let it drip as well. So I'm using a watercolour method. So I'm going underneath the last brush stroke that I've done, so it actually blends into each other. So this is for the sky. It's running down because I'm holding the book up at this angle. But don't worry, because I've got an apron on, so it's catching all the drips. So there we are. So literally that is just all I need to do the sky. So I can just wash my brush off, get an old rag and just take the surplus off down there. Now I'm going to get the colour I told you about I'd made up, which is lemon yellow and a little bit of burnt umber. As I say, I haven't got burnt sienna, which normally I would use for sand colour. So I'm going to do this very quickly and show you what I'm going to do with this. Now, this is going to be the sand. There we go. It's quite yellow at the moment, but it will dry quite a lot paler. So there we are. And I'm going to just get a tiny touch of burnt umber and make some marks into the sand, into the sandy area, because usually you get like footprints. That's a bit too thick, so I'll let it just run in like that, just so as we've got some little sandy bits. And we can let that dry. We can make something of that.